Hi everyone, Suzie Kerr-Wright, the Cosmic Cupcake here with this week's forecast. And yes, I'm really sorry that I'm late with it. I had some things come up very along the lines of some of these energetic things that are going on right now with the planets, very Saturn type restrictions. But out of those Saturnian restrictions that prevented me from doing this, I came up with an idea, and although it's not very innovative, I decided that I'm going to be doing this forecast from Wednesday to Wednesday. Yeah, it's not really normal. Most people go like the regular week, but I'm Moon in Aquarius, so nothing in my world is normal. And if you want to come along for the ride, then just please hit the subscribe button that's either up there or down there or somewhere on the screen, and that way you'll always be notified when these come out. And I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate the emails that I got asking when this was going to come out. It really means a lot to me to know that you guys care about this, because I love doing this and I want to continue to do it. So for now, like I said, it'll be Wednesday to Wednesday. And if you subscribe, you don't ever have to keep track of it again or chase me around the internet trying to find me, or even worse, forget about me. So stay informed, folks. Don't you just love technology? I do. What's going on right now? Well, we have Sun in Aquarius. Yay. And what do we know about Aquarians? Well, here, I just closed my page. They are individualistic, unconventional, progressive, unique, independent, humanitarian, altruistic, visionary, perceptive, intellectual, logical, ingenious, inventive, unpredictable, detached, friendly, and scientific. You got it? It's wild. Love Aquarians. Some very famous, Uranus is their ruling planet, by the way. And Uranus rules, among other things, electricity and the innovations and all of that. And Uranus is heading into Aries, and we're going to be talking a lot about that this year, so I'm not going to belabor the point right now. However, I do want to mention one thing. I have Moon in Aquarius, and Uranus rules astrology. So, of course, my Moon is going to absolutely love this art science, whatever you want to call it. So I just thought that was kind of cool. Now, some very famous Aquarians: Federico Fellini, Lewis Carroll, Alice Cooper, Garth Brooks, Yoko Ono, and Sonny Bono are just a few of the famous Aquarians. And I mean, there are lists galore out there on the internet, so you can find some more. But also, I want to mention my friend Marty is an Aquarian, very Aquarian, and she goes by NashGirl01. So when you're done with this forecast, you want to flip over to her page, NashGirl01, and subscribe to her video vlogs. And she is probably one of the most interesting little enigmas I know. So it's great to have her as a friend, and it makes me love Aquarians. So let's see where we start this week. We started with the Venus and Sag sextile Saturn in Libra. Now, again, we're just talking about general energetic forces here. And one of the ways this could play out, this is a time of year where a lot of companies do their annual reviews. And, you write your own review, and then you go in and your boss signs off on it, and you get your little 3% raise or whatever. Well, here's the deal, guys. You can really amp it up this time. You're going to have their ear, and you're going to be able to this is a time where you really should go ahead and sell yourself a little bit more, because it may net you a little bit more in the long run. It's going to be that very little bit friendlier energy around this. And now the thing is, so if you've been playing your cards right and you've been working really hard and you have a lot of accomplishments to bring in there and throw on your boss's desk and brag about yourself a little bit, that's great. It's going to work out for you. If you've been slacking and whining for the last year, chances are it's going to hit you in the purse right now. So just expect that. So you know what you've been doing, and we'll see how that manifests for you. Now, Saturn, also in relationships, this can also bring along a time where you can have those serious conversations, with a little less tension than you normally have when you have to have those kind of talks, where are we going? Are we moving forward? Are we not moving forward? Those kind of things. So it could also bring on, more stronger commitment, possibly an engagement. So, just go ahead and use these energies the best you can right now, and know that those kind of things are on your side right now. So now Saturn, the great taskmaster and karmic Saturn, is turned retrograde on Tuesday and brings us another yet another opportunity to release, review, and restructure. Oh gosh, do we hate that. Because last year we kept getting hit with Saturn-Pluto square, and it was forcing us to look at the things we needed to get out of our lives, rid ourselves of. And if we haven't listened to those wake-up calls, this is just another time it's saying, really, have you beaten the horse to death yet? You know? So honestly, and it's also bringing, see, here's the thing. Here's the way you look at it. With Saturn, it's an inward energy. So this is coming from you now, okay? This is where you get to look in you and say, really, why am I dragging this garbage with me? It's not about the other person. It's not about the outside stuff. Now, watch the tendency to really beat yourself up, too, because that's not what it's about either. This is supposed to be to move you forward and move you into another level. So use it as such. Don't just crawl into a shell and whine or feel like a victim. You got to be careful of that stuff with Saturn. And Saturn will, sometimes Saturn can make you feel less than. But it can also give you the ability to restructure and refocus in a much clearer way, especially if you're a sign that has trouble with that. So anyone creating new business plans, and this is also one more thing I want to say about this, is that this is not the time to start anything new. This is a time to reorg, okay? So if your business plans are moving forward and suddenly they came to an abrupt halt, look at them again. You may be presenting it incorrectly. There may be another innovative way, because see, this time, instead of it squaring Pluto, we've got the added bonus of Jupiter in Aries now, which is new thoughts, fresh ideas. Whew, that breath of fresh air. Okay, so don't crawl into that shell. Look out and see what you can create out of that, and that way by June you'll be able to move forward with it. And relationships, that's gonna be a little tough, because we all want to give the benefit of the doubt, and you may think, oh, this is a fresh start. Well, not necessarily. You just have to, if the universe has been screaming at you to walk away, then you got to do it. Just be sure you're not walking back. Now, the other thing that can happen with a retrograde is exes and things come back into your life, so you don't want to just walk from one bad thing back into another, and keep going back and forth. Okay, so be careful about that, because you don't want to end up where you were last January through April. Probably not a real comfortable time for a lot of people. So here we go. We've got for the signs each week. We'll do the Void of Course moons real quick. Void of Course moons this week, 10:01 p.m. Thursday to Friday at 1:55 a.m. when the moon jumps into Jolly Sagittarius. Sunday, that's great for the weekend, setting up for the weekend. Saturday, 5:10 a.m. to 9:04 a.m. and the moon is going to glide into Capricorn, and that's going to start out the week with a nice, again, down to business kind of feel. February 1st, oh my God, we're into February already. Yes, Tuesday, 2:32 p.m. to 6:21 p.m. when the moon is going to go into Aquarius, and we just talked all about that. So here we go, sign by sign, because I love you guys. Aries, you get a double shot. You're loving the breath of fresh air from Jupiter's entry into your sign, but you got to take the higher road this week when it comes to your personal relationships. If you can't be nice this week, run the hell away. Taurus, you're actually in a good place at work this week. I know your boss is a complete idiot, but you get to manipulate him or her this week for a change, so have fun with that. Gemini, like last week, don't take things personally. You've been brainstorming for months now, and you're likely to get called out on a few things or notice some things that you missed. Or another way that can manifest is words get thrown back in your face in relationships. Ooh. So let's see if there's any truth there. And if there is, then make the adjustment. If not, then move on. Okay? Cancer, rally your troops. Have a little celebration of you this week. Yes, you have permission from the cosmic forces. Children may be a bit feisty, aren't they always? A little more like, you're ready to strangle them at this point. But really, try and flip it and pay a little more attention to how they're having fun and what they do for fun, and try and see if you can add a little bit more of that into your life. So Leo, why is everyone so irritating? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Well, while you're busy fighting City Hall, and my husband is a Leo and he's actually fighting City Hall right now, you're missing opportunities to see what's really out there in the big world for you. It's hard for you to let go of stuff, but you got to march forward. You got to take that chance that there might be something else out there that is just going to make your heart sing again. So, Virgo, your money and work sectors are very highly active during this period of time. So that's going to bring you in some extra cash, probably due to some cost-saving ideas you came up with, like maybe. Your mood's going to become more positive, and a special event over the weekend could really just be the icing on the cake. Libra, this week you might feel like you're walking through mud. If things stall, just seriously back up and punt. And one thing that's really important for Libras this week, don't make any promises, especially in relationships, because right now it's not certain you're going to be able to keep them, okay? Still going through some review and restructure. Scorpio, restrictions are not something you're terribly crazy about, not at all. And it's likely that something you've let linger on or left unsaid or undone is going to be nipping at your butt this week. So for you, it's about creating some brand new routines in your life. Healthy diet, exercise, whatever it is. Sag, just take it one step at a time. The trick is to stay grounded this week while you're taking advantage of all the cool new opportunities. So don't flake too much on people. It'll set you up for a bad reputation. Capricorn, kind of unusual energy for you this week. You might feel more like a fly on the wall rather than the leader of the pack. That's okay. If you just hover, you're going to hear something that is going to inspire you. So just kind of be okay with stepping into the background for a bit. Aquarius, this is some uber strong energy for you this week. So make sure you're physically taking care of yourself and watch out for that victim mentality in relationships. 12th house is very active right now, and that's just bringing up more stuff. And as things get more exciting, you're being further challenged to look at your past behaviors. Pisces, your week may include a little bit of a wake-up call at work. Ooh, my, how things changed. Last week was so good, and this week might start a little rough. But just be flexible, which you're really good at. You shouldn't have a problem with that. And just don't take things personally. Those little Pisces feelings get hurt. In a few days, this is all going to blow by, and nobody will even remember it. So, yay. If you would like to know how the planetary energies affect you personally, contact me, Suzie Kerr-Wright, a.k.a. the Cosmic Cupcake, at astrologer.com, astrologer12.com. I'm sorry, that was totally wrong. astrogirl12.com, and or you can email me at astrologernashville@gmail.com, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's just the Cosmic Cupcake for your weekly video report. And by the way, guys, my last full 1 hour blog talk show is Sunday night at 5:30 Central Time. So you want to tune in, and if you want to call in and get a little mini reading, you know, they're just little mini readings for free, I will be on the air, and hopefully with Nash Girl 01. We'll hope she will show up. And the show will continue on Sunday nights. It's just going to be cut back to 30 minutes, which is going to really make it hard to cram in all the phone calls we get, because our lines blow up and the chat room is busy every week. It's just awesome. So I thank you for all your support, and here is wishing you a sweet and delicious week. Bye-bye.